There's a rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140.
It's a waste. Till y'all prove yourself to, you feel me? That's what, to me.
Clearly in there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory. Over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the... Yeah, I've been telling y'all.
Roach has wasted no time making his intentions clear after reportedly securing a highly anticipated rematch with Tank Davis. The reigning WBA super featherweight champion, eager to avenge the previous draw, took to social media and interviews to express his confidence and determination with fight fans buzzing about this electrifying showdown. Roach is ready to prove that he has what it takes to dethrone Davis and cement his legacy in the sport.
I just so happen to be a boxing fan that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we take it?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking July for sure.
I just so happen to be a boxing fan that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like I really like boxing. Are you open to immediate rematch in my contract? Immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch. When I signed for the first fight, right, just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw. So when you got a rematch clause, how long we taking? It's up to the side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Let's say that. What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
Guy from a division lower moves up and gives Tank Davis his toughest fight. I thought beating him on the inside, making him miss, putting offense behind defense after making him miss, being more active. Obviously, Tank's going to have the edge in power. Tank is going to have the edge in power strikes. I think ultimately the stats spoke to that. I don't think that this was a disaster. I think it'd be strong to call it a disaster. The fight was not great up front. The fight was not great in the middle, but it was very good. Not amazing, but definitely very good down the stretch.
The 9th round, when Davis took a knee after a jab from Roach, which the referee did not count as a knockdown, citing grease in Davis's eyes, Davis later attributed his action to hair grease dripping into his eyes, causing a burning sensation. He explained, "I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my hair when I was sweating and things like that. It burned my eyes."
Results are fair. I think they're fair. I think 115, 113 in either direction is probably okay. For Lamont Roach, his stock goes up, I think, a significant amount, given how he was able to push Tank, land on Tank, make this the toughest fight of Tank's 31 pro fight career by far. I think he did himself a lot of favors. What are we going to do with Tank Davis now? I mean, it's not like he looked bad. Some of you guys had pointed out he might have had an injury somewhere around that 6th round. He didn't mention it to BC, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have it.
Ads are fair. I think they're fair. I think a 115, 113 in either direction is probably okay for Lamont Roach. His stock goes up, I think, a significant amount given how he was able to push Tank's land on Tank, make this the toughest fight of Tank's 31 pro fight career. By far, I think he did himself a lot of favors. What are we going to do with Tank Davis now? I mean, it's not like he looked bad. Some of you guys had pointed out he might have had an injury somewhere around that 6th round. He didn't mention it to BC, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have it. Roach.
Gervonta Davis gets a controversial draw against Lamont Roach. 2025 NYC. Both men start the fight wrapped in caution tape while downloading using their powerful Intel Core processors. Tank then begins playing a game of Tom and Jerry as he scurries around the ring, baiting Roach to chase him. Lamont soon starts landing sharp counters as he times Tank, who's dropping low. But Gervonta's cannon straight left soon finds its way home like it's using Google Maps. However, Roach also continues touching Tank with counters during their exchanges. But the Baltimore native's straight left keeps repeatedly connecting like AT&T, walloping Lamont as he angles around him with the geometric brilliance of Pythagoras. By round 6, though, Davis is taking control by investing in the breadbasket like he's a Stella Doro stockholder, while also cracking Roach's Liberty Bell like they're in Philly. But at this point, Lamont's titanium-dipped chin is rearing its head. They then jump in the phone booth like Clark Kent, which sees Roach land 4 buckshots to every one of Gervonta's grenades. Lamont proceeds to impose his will and tenacity as Tank stays mostly frozen in his earmuff guard. Roach then lands a stun gun counter that resets Davis like a Windows 95 reboot. The DMV natives begin trading liver damage like they're passing around a fifth of Everclear. In round 8, Lamont detonates an atom bomb counter that blasts Tank backwards like he ran face first into an electric fence. The fight then steps into the Twilight Zone in the next round as Tank willingly takes a knee like he's proposing. The ref then begins counting. Tank then immediately gets up to have his face wiped. Shockingly, the ref stops the count and informs the judges it's not a knockdown, baffling everyone as taking
Lamont Roach Jr. took to social media to further fuel the controversy, posting a cryptic yet confident tweet that read, "Word round the block, y'all favorite fight, Finey 30, 1, not 30-001. 2XX2 division champ." The message, which quickly gained traction among boxing fans, suggests that Roach is not only expecting a favorable ruling on his appeal, but also implying that Davis's undefeated record may soon be tarnished.
For sure. I'm definitely happy with my performance. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won. And I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds, and even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. So, I don't think there's any excuse for me not to win tonight, but that's just how the cookie crumbled.
There's a few things I want to dissect about the fight. Let's just start off with the beginning. It seemed like a little bit of a cagey opening on both behalves, both of you just trying to figure each other out. What was your initial thoughts of those first 3, 4, 5 rounds whilst you were both getting to grips with each other?
Just getting the information, seeing how he react to certain stuff. I'm pretty sure he was trying to do the same thing. And he's an excellent fighter. He's undefeated for a reason. With a 97% knockout, I mean, it ain't that no more. But you know what I'm saying. But with a 90% knockout ratio and everything like that, it take a little thinking in there. It's a thinking man's game, especially when it's on that type of level. So that's what I went out there and did.
I was in the hotel last night and I was talking to Roberto about the fight, and he said to me, it's incredibly important, Matt, you throw with Tank, and it was a conversation he was having with your team that you don't just sit and wait and try and counter, you throw with him, and you certainly did that. You stood there in the pocket, you traded with him, and he also reminded me of when we did our interview earlier in the week at the workouts. You said you can't fear somebody like Tank, you have to let him know that you're going there to win. Talking about those moments in the pocket, trading with him, what was going through your mind and why you felt in those moments it was the right thing to do?
Honestly, that's how I train. I feel like one of my strong points is exchanging in the pocket. I have a very good eye, very good defense. I'm able to counter and return shots, and I think that's what I did very well.
Despite Lamont Roach's strong push for a rematch, Davis has made it clear that facing Roach again is not in his immediate plans. In the aftermath of their controversial majority draw, which Roach has since appealed, Davis dismissed the idea of running it back right away, stating that he has other priorities for his next bout. While he acknowledged Roach's skills and resilience, Davis expressed confidence that he did enough to win and sees no urgency in granting Roach another shot at his WBA lightweight title. This stance has only fueled Roach's determination as he continues to call for the rematch, insisting that unfinished business remains between the two fighters.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. It probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute.
The controversy surrounding the versus Lamont's fight has intensified, with the New York State Athletic Commission now officially reviewing the outcome as reported by Boxing Kingdom. Technical issues prevented the commission from conducting an immediate review of the 9th round incident where Davis took in a moment. Many argue should have been ruled a knockdown in Roach's favor. Even Interview 8, on the other hand. Boxing Kingdom tweeted the drama continues. The New York Commission is currently reviewing the result for Davis versus Lamont Roach. The commission.
Even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won.
And a round going on, Gervonta Davis backs up, takes a knee, momentary knee, runs to the corner. Obviously, we now know it was Reese that he said was burning his eye, gets it wiped off. Steve Willis, referee, comes over. I don't really know if he was ready to administer a count. I think he was very confused.
He started the count, Lewis.
Yeah. Okay. But me, I don't. Does he say? Because I was trying to look at the video.
So first of all, if you back up before Gervonta Davis took the knee, you had Lamont Roach firing 3 punches. A right hand. I watched it like 1,000 times in the last couple of days. He threw a right hand, and he threw 2 quick left hands behind it.
Has stated that technical difficulties prevented a real-time review of the no knockdown call. Lamont Roach is also claiming the result could be overturned in his favor. This rematch is now huge. Davis has expressed a desire to retire from boxing, emphasizing the need to focus on his mental health and personal growth. He acknowledges that the sport has instilled a certain aggression in him, which he now wishes to temper, especially as a father of 2 daughters. Davis stated, "I want to do therapy. I want everything out of me, whereas though I'll never think about fighting again." This decision underscores his commitment to becoming a more composed individual outside the ring, prioritizing therapy and self-improvement over his boxing career.